inviting all of my shadows and my demons and things that I did not want to feel, know, see, experience, to invite them to reveal themselves. And there were times when what was held came forth. And it was a part that held such profound hurt that caused me to literally the journey to balance, the journey through the darkness is a journey of birth. For what has been held within me in darkness and now offered to the light of consciousness and love. Can be heard, can be known. The unknown becomes known. And we can offer it the spacious safety to be, to express, to cry out for what it needs, to cry out in rage, and love it anyway. Love it for what it has held for us all of these years, and in so many ways allowed us to survive. The dark night of the soul is upon Mother Earth. What we have been warned of, and that has escalated, and now has become critically severe. What can we do about it? What I can do is be willing to be whole, to be balanced, and in becoming balanced, being able to love Mary exactly as Mary shows up in any given moment now. How many of us spend much time in the now? It's kind of hard to be present to the moment when you're running around going, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, oh hell, didn't do that. It's kind of hard. But now is the only thing. It's the only place we ever find ourselves. Where am I now? Where am I now? Where am I here? What time is it now? But now becomes another now. I am is always becoming. My ability to love exactly what and how I am now. Not just when I'm feeling a moment of joy, they are fleeting. They are punctuated with moments of, all right, okay. They're punctuated with, oh, what the? It's all there. It's all there in my humanity. So how do I respond when I'm not a joyful bliss ninny? I respond with love that knows nothing of judgment, knows nothing of judgment because it only knows love. How many times a day do we crucify ourselves with our thoughts? How many times a day are the words on the wind rushing through our head? Nails that drive us into the tree. I suggest we put down the hammer and love what is. Has it been easy? At times, really not. Has it been worth it? This is a place where silence speaks best. I am willing to come into balance. You know, Yeshua, or Jesus if you like, Isa, as was Krishna and Buddha, they were amazingly, radically feminine in their compassion for the outcast, for the sick, for the suffering, for women who had been completely shut out and ostracized, for the divine feminine spirit that had been thrown out of religious institution. They were radical in their acceptance. They were radical in their compassion. They were radical in wanting to shake people awake. These things I do, ye also can do in the fullness of time. Time is now full. Time is now full. As you walk around through your day, how much do you really see or pay attention to? Walk around your house and, yep, there's the book. There's the pen I left over on that table. There's the lamp. There are my slippers. Do you ever stop and appreciate them? Not just for their utility, but appreciate the fact that they exist. They're structures of light. Do you ever stop to appreciate the wonder that a table is? That those whirling electrons are holding together by the grace of God into a form we call a table. Did you ever really appreciate that? Do you appreciate as you eat a sandwich, how many hands and minds and hearts were involved in allowing that to be on your plate? You appreciate them? Or are you just woofing it down so you can get on being busy with your doing? I've started appreciating things more. And it's really quite amazing how rich is each moment. So many of us spiritually are striving so hard to get somewhere, to have the peak experience, as though then we got it. How many people in here have had what you might call a peak experience? Am I the only one? Come on. We've had them, right? I don't know about you guys, but they're very difficult to maintain, to say nothing of sustain. What if this is it? This is the peak experience right here, right now. This is it. This is, I am in its perfection, in this moment, expressing itself, knowing itself through a creation named Mary. This is it. I am standing here in union with the all that is. I'm aware that I am aware. I'm aware of being known by the one knower. I'm aware that I am loved. And in bringing up and I'm sure there's still more to go, everything that has been hidden, I'm able to accept love even more. A love that I could not accept or even begin to entertain to accept when hidden deep within me was an utter trust and belief in my unworthiness. The darkness had to give birth to the truth that has been within me all along. And I had to be willing, in so many ways, to die to who I've been, that as I am in this moment might be born again into this moment through the blessings of the Divine Feminine. Her wisdom, her compassion, her ability to relate to grief, her ability to nurture, care for, teach, be there when we fall and tenderly pick us up and encourage. The Divine Mother, if you will, and the Divine Father in balance, joining in balance, created a spirit in flesh who was balanced, a heavenly androgyne, if you will, that brought Christ consciousness onto the earth. A bridge to Christ consciousness, a way shower that love is all-encompassing, all-accepting, and all that is. All that allows everything to be equally. So what we are seeing in this crisis of this age, make no mistake, we are on the edge. And instead of running around going, holy hat, holy hat, holy hat, how am I going to get to my money, blah, 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 blah. What can I do? I can become harmonious within myself, and when feelings come, welcome them. Not out of habit and conditioning, stuff them, but welcome them and feel them and love them and thank them. When we shut down, not feeling bad stuff, the bad stuff that we feel or painful stuff that we feel, we shut down joy at the same time. There aren't two switches, it's one switch. Feelings on, feelings off. When I am graceful and gracious in receiving who I am in any given moment. When I am loving of myself in any given moment, I discover that I am stronger, kinder, more gentle, more courageous, and balanced. Maintaining balance is easier now than it ever was. Last night I had a little emotional episode. And I welcome the tears and the depth and the richness. Feelings. And I knew I wasn't alone. I was not alone. And for a change, I was there with me too. So, what can we do? We can dare. We can dare to courageously delve into the darkness that we carry, which are simply feelings unexpressed and wanting to be heard and looking for love. And each one has a message for us, each one has a learning, each one has a gift for us in its hands, if we will just allow it to be. And the space it once held energetically in our physical form is now open to receive the light and love and joy of our Father, our Mother, the Queen of Heaven, and our Father. Observe yourself. Notice. Pay attention. What am I feeling right now? What am I thinking right now? Pay attention to yourself. As a divine mother, father would pay attention to their newborn. For we are being rebirthed. The whole world is going through a dark night that will result in the birth of something entirely new. A fully divine, fully human, spiritualized being, spiritualized matter in union, in balance. And things will never be the same, thanks be to God. Everything shall be new. And we shall be new as well. Thank you for listening.
Well done, Mary.
Thank you. Well, what are we doing now?
All right then. Remember how Charlotte said how Terry would sing songs that magically corresponded to what she was speaking? I was asked to sing the song again, but it lends a lot itself to what you had to say today about love, and just that we have love in us, and we not only can love each other, but you got to love yourself. It's like putting the oxygen mask on before you put your child's oxygen mask on. Remember that our love is here, and if we don't love ourselves, it's hard to love others. Anyhow, let's try this again. sometimes make us laugh or cry. Day by day we take each step to who we are. Each day brings us closer to why we're here, never really knowing what might come clear. The only thing that we can hold on to. Life, it's worth living. Love, it's worth giving. All you can't hold back. We walk in step with the heart of the Creator. Life is worth living. Yes, it's worth giving all I can to see all the beauty I was meant to be. Often we will find it a mystery. The road we're on is foggy and cannot see. Some days don't work out the way we want them to. Look back and see how far we've come. It's part of a journey that's not quite done. But there's one thing we can surely hold on to. Life is worth living. Love, it's worth giving all you can't hold back. We walk in step with the heart of the Creator. Life is worth living. Yes, it's worth giving all I can to see all the beauty I was meant to be. Oh, life, it's worth living. Love, it's worth giving all you can't hold back. We walk in step with the heart of the Creator. Life is worth living. Yes, it's worth giving all I can to see all the beauty I was meant to be. To be. To be. To be.
That is a wonderful song. Thank you, Tim. That is just
It's totally a gift, man. It was given.
thanks to receive. Thank you so much. Oof. Okay. Which pocket is it? Well, it's in one of these. I'm digging out my offering. Yay! Okay. Thank you for the music, Vicki. If you take a moment and just hold your offering to your heart. Holy Spirit, Mother, Father, God, we ask that these offerings be used in the highest and holiest purpose, that thy will might be accomplished through our center and through each of us who have found love and acceptance here. We thank you for the abundance you shower upon us every day. So it is. Okay, before we circle up, I'd like to remind everybody that we have our prayers for healing box right up here, forms inside. If you would like for somebody to be put on the prayer request list, please put your request in the box, or you can leave a request at the Namaste Prayer Ministry at Gmail. Also, each one of you is a minister, and each one of you prays in your own way. And I would ask that when you get the newsletter, that you read each name. Just read the name. Read it, the name. And open your heart to who you truly are and your capacity to send comforting, healing love, not only to the people on the list, but all the people that aren't on the list, that you know could use prayer, and for our earth, which is not on the list, but she could use our prayers.
Just a quick note, for the women's drumming on June 5th, we're going to meet here at 5:30, okay, everyone, and I'll shoot out an email. That way we can carpool.
June 5th?
I'm sorry, July. Thank you for correcting me, July 5th. Alrighty, so we'll carpool here at 5:30 and go on up to the fire pit.
Okay.
All right?
And next Sunday, Charlotte will be back to give the service. And You know, she's been through so much, more than just back-to-back deaths and whatnot. She's been through an awful lot. So I just had a vision of her standing up there greeting us like she normally would, you know, saying hello. And I just wanted to stand up and just applaud her and give her a standing ovation and a welcome home, and just show our support to her because she's been through so much. So I will leave that as soon as she gets up to the podium and says, well, good morning, everyone. I'm just going to stand up, and if you will all join me in just supporting her.
I also want to let everybody know that you contributed to the flowers that we sent to the funeral, and they were beautiful, apparently. Gorgeous big basket. So thank you, everybody who contributed to the flowers.
Yeah, the contributions were magnificent and generous, and I know heartfelt. So thank you to all. Andy?
For those who don't know, I'm Andrew Datler. I invite everyone to friend me on Facebook. For many months now, I've been in contact and had private conversations with His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. He sends me meditations, private conversations I'm willing to share. So I invite everyone to friend me on Facebook. I will gladly share private conversations, meditations, quotes. Google Translate does not translate Tibet, but I found a program that does. So I'll be willing to translate that for everyone